Yesterday, for the first time in LeBron James' career, he was eliminated in the playoffs in the first round.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, that was my reaction. Damn, LeBron James just lost in the first round.
On top of all the things that this series represents, it is the first-round series that LeBron James has lost in his career. Alfonso McKinney will shoot. By the way, we have just been told that Booker was not ejected. Initially, it looked as if he were going to be ejected. Only Crowder was. Regardless, that's it. That's why Booker's still on the bench, can celebrate with his teammates. Season-high 47. He hit 8 threes, and the Phoenix Suns have gone on the road after missing the playoffs for consecutive years and beaten the defending champion on their home court in the first round. And now they'll take on the Denver Nuggets in round 2, and that should be a beauty.
No, it doesn't get much easier.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
7 years ago, lost to this same franchise, the Lakers, in a Game 6. Getting back in the postseason, beating the defending champions, advancing.
But seriously, from all the memes and the jokes that are going to be cracked this week, the Lakers can still redeem themselves through free agency. They don't really have cap space right now, but they do have an expiring contract in Dennis Schroeder, and they also have, not expiring contract, but a player option with Montrezl Harrell. Now that could open up almost $24 million in cap space, and these are the free agents I think they should sign. Now this season, Derrick Rose averaged 14.2 points per game, and he shot 43% from the field, which is not the greatest efficiency, but you know, it is what it is. Now, Derrick Rose's last contract was for 2 years, $15 million, and I'm guessing he's going to get anywhere from like 10 to 15 million, and that does, that could be somewhere where the Lakers can come in and swoop him. We don't really know his future with the New York Knicks. We don't know if they're going to re-sign him. They probably should re-sign him, but we don't know necessarily just because Derrick Rose, he's getting up there in age. I think he's 32 at this stage of his career, so I feel like this is one of those signings for the Lakers, which is like, it really would help. Yeah, he's 32. It would really help their bench, because if you guys saw their bench in this series, it was absolutely doo-doo. It was bad. It was really bad. So Derrick Rose, that signing would help their bench a lot. And I do believe that if the Lakers can get Derrick Rose, it does boost their chances of winning an NBA championship. It also helps them out with the depth in the bench. And honestly, it would be the right move at this stage, unless they can't get a superstar, which we'll talk about later in the video. So for another player the Lakers could target this summer, it is Spencer Dinwiddie. Now he is coming off a torn ACL. In the previous season, he did average 20 points and he shot 41% from the field. Now it is concerning maybe to Lakers fans, but I do feel like that percentage will shoot up when he's playing next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. It'll be interesting if the Nets do re-sign him. He's going to opt out of his contract, so it'll be interesting how much he gets on the open market. I think the Nets are going to sign and trade him. I don't know who they're going to sign and trade him to, but I just feel like that. Or they're just going to re-sign him. But if he does go on the open market, the Lakers should sell it as he's going to be the starting point guard for the LA Lakers. And that is one of the ways the Lakers can get Spencer Dinwiddie. Just because there's going to be so many teams going after him, I feel like the Lakers, they could sell, Los Angeles. They could sell, like, him being the starting point guard of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I feel like all of that, that could help them, sign Spencer Dinwiddie. But it'll be really interesting what happens to Spencer Dinwiddie this offseason. Kyle Lowry, in my opinion, is a player the Lakers should go after this offseason. This season, he averaged 17.2 points per game. He shot 44% from the field, and he had 7 assists. Now, I feel like this is going to be one of the most interesting things this offseason. Will the Raptors re-sign Kyle Lowry and trade him, or will they just re-sign him in general and not trade him? Doubt that would happen. We heard Kyle Lowry's in a bunch of trade rumors, and I feel like this is probably the best move the Lakers can make this offseason, other than trading for Damian Lillard. Now, Kyle Lowry, he's one of the best point guards in the league. The only knock against him is he's really old. He's like 34, 35, and I don't think teams are going to want to give a 2-year, like $55 million contract to him. But it'll be interesting how the Lakers, lure him to come to LA. I don't know. I am very confused about this. I could see him going to the Lakers, but it'll be very hard to sell after the first round exit. But you never know with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Rob Pelinka, I guess. It's more LeBron James. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if the Lakers could pull any trade. You never know with LeBron James. You just never know. Okay, now we have the Damian Lillard situation. Now, the Lakers probably will not be able to trade for Lillard this offseason. I just think it's way too early. But I think he could probably get traded earliest next offseason, not this offseason, the next offseason after this one. I feel like he's gonna give the Blazers one last chance, in my opinion, to surround him with a championship team. And if they fail, I think that's gonna be the breaking point. And I do believe he won't probably demand a trade, but it'll be clear, the writing will be on the wall that the Trailblazers need to trade away Damian Lillard. He's going to get unhappy, or he just might leave them, or he's just going to demand a trade. I don't know what's going to happen with Damian Lillard. It's very interesting. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about, the Damian Lillard situation. They lost 4-2 to the Nuggets. It'll be really interesting if the Blazers are able to, convince Damian Lillard to not ask for a trade and, build a championship team around him. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one took a lot of time for me to edit and do. I know it's like 6 or 5 minutes, but trust me, this is probably one of my best videos I've made, just from the editing standpoint. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy Milkai. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.